What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and this is my friends control my reading and actual life. This is the video concept that I started last year as an advent challenge, and it's taken on many different names and forms. I just wanted to be able to shout out some more people, and so I've decided to bring it back this year, but I'm gonna do it with a twist. So I have asked 12 people for a book recommendation and also a prompt. The prompt could be whatever they want it to be. Doesn't have to be a book prompt, doesn't have to be a bookish prompt. My examples were, feel free to have it be like, eat an oyster, go skinny dipping, read a book with a blue cover. They were the examples that I gave, and I'm nervous. We do have some familiar faces from last year, with Amy from A Star Reads, Erin from Sheba and Shelves, Crystal from Bomb Book Reviews, Mel from a book theme named Mel, Ash, my partner, and Jacqueline from Jaxie Jax Reads on Instagram. And then this year we have got some fresh faces with Reading with Mer, Liv from Endless Pages, Kara from Bianca Reads, who technically gave prompts last year but she didn't do video format, Kaz from Cats and Cameras, Jem from Bookish Jem, and Charlotte from Clumsy Charlotte. I will play the video and shit. For this year I will be choosing one or the other, so I'll either do the action and or read the book. I don't have to do both. I'll try, but I need to keep the calm. Let's start with Kaz from Cats and Cameras. I'm so excited, I'm so scared.
Hi, it is Kaz here from Cats and Camera, and Paige has asked me to give her a book and a prompt that she can choose between. So I feel like I've been really nice on both of these, to be honest. So either way you go, it's going to be a good time. So for the book, I decided to go with Vengeful by V. Schwab. And I know that's something that you're trying to get down, so read this. I haven't actually read it yet. I'm going to read it this month, but I'm sure it's going to be great because of V. Schwab. But if you decide, no, I don't want to read that book, I want my series to pile up and up and up, my prompt for you is to go and do an escape room. So I did actually Google it to make sure that they exist in Australia, which sounds stupid, but you never know. It might not be a thing, but it is. And over the past year or so, I've got really into escape rooms. I super love them, enjoy them. I go with my family, we have a great time. So, go and do an escape room. They're really good. But if you don't actually have one close by, because Australia is like super massive and people are in the tiny little places, you can get them in envelopes as well online.
Shit,
so,
I didn't know that.
It's kind of the same thing. You just get all the little bits and then you have to figure out what's going on. So there we go. I really hope you enjoy either the book or the thing. And yeah. I'm really looking forward to watching your video and seeing what everybody else picks, so good luck.
Shit! Fuck! Oh my god, that's amazing! Okay, Vengeful is currently sitting over there because I was supposed to read it in December, but I'm not actually doing that anymore. So that worked out perfectly. Dang! I love escape rooms with a fiery passion, and I have had one recently open up in town, and I wanted to do it with Ash for a date night. Oh my god, that's so exciting! We do have one that's 2 hours away from us that is also really good, so I could head out that way and do an overnight date and like all of it. But oh my god! Ah! Yes! Oh! People are nice. I say that now. I have the choice of either reading Vengeful by V. Schwab or going to an escape room. I'm probably going to do both. It's a duology and something that I really enjoy and have wanted to actually do for 2023. So, mwah! Bless! Oh, that was a good start. This is going to be so much fun. Okay, so next we're going to go to Jacqueline from Jaxie Jax Reads.
Hi everyone, I'm Jacqueline from Jaxie Jax Reads. My prompt for Paige is to read a book set in Cairo, and my book for her is A Master of Jinn. I want her to read this book, which is why I chose a book set in Cairo, as this is set in Cairo. The book follows a murder mystery where the instigator is someone who apparently disappeared 50 years ago. The detective has to solve it with some of her other colleagues as well. There's a lot of interest, there's intrigue, there's mythology, there's jinn and humans that live together in Cairo, and it's just a really interesting read. It was also my favourite book I read this year.
You is cheeky. So I will be reading A Master of Gin. I'm super excited to get to this. I know that it was Jacqueline's favourite of 2022, so very happy to have this on the list. And I might see what other books are set in Cairo just to see if there are other things floating around. But that will be the main thing. Oh my god, that's so funny. Let's go with Crystal.
I just want to thank the lovely Paige for having me a part of her advent calendar again this year. So my prompt for you is, I was going to be super mean, but I've decided to be kind. My prompt for you is that I want you to read a book with an author who has the same initials as you. And the book recommendation I'm going to give you is Hangman by Jack Heath. It is one of my favorite thrillers. It is part of a series, but you can just read the one. But I promise you, once you read the one, you're going to want to keep reading. It follows a main character who is a cannibal, and he has a deal with the FBI that if he can help catch the criminals, they give him in exchange a criminal that is on death row to consume. There's a whole lot more behind it. It's very Dexter-esque-ish. Very Dextery, but it is 100% amazing. My book recommendation is Hangman by Jack Heath, and my prompt is you have to read a book from an author with the same initials as you, or as me.
Hey, I like that. Literally, I have one book on my shelf that has my initials, and I have kept it solely for this purpose. But Crystal, ooh, I haven't looked into that. I will look into that. Okay, ooh, okay, I like this. I know that you love Jack Heath, but I've just never thought about picking it up, so thank you. I'm excited to give it a go. I'm probably gonna end up doing everything, let's be honest. I can't decide between the two. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but I'm definitely interested to do the book, and yeah, that sounds so interesting. Okay, cool. Yes, I am keen as a kidney bean, and then also can unintentionally hit off your prompt if I happen to. So let's go with Meh.
Hi everyone, if you don't know who I am, I'm on Paige's channel. I can't swear. I don't know how to talk without swearing. So thank you so much, Paige, for including me in your book advent calendar challenge. I'm Meredith from the channel Reading with Merb. I am a loser. I don't even know why she's asked me. Honestly, Paige, you okay? She's asked me to take part in this. That's really exciting. Also, I love any opportunity to suck up to people, so I'm being super nice in this. Because yeah, if there's ever an opportunity for me to suck up, I will. I will take it every single time. But actually, Paige already knows what I've given her because I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yes, if I do have an opportunity to quote Shrek or a song in Shrek, I will do it. But for some reason, I thought she just wanted us to like email her through our prompts and book, like just type it out. So I did that. So she's already seen what I gave her because I'm not very smart. So Paige sent through a list of books that she already owns. So again, I'm a massive suck up, so I went with a book she already owned, and I was going through the list and I stopped at this book. I didn't even look at the rest of the books because I know Paige really loves Malice. I don't think it's her favorite book of all time because I think her favorite book of all time is Matilda. Might be exposing myself as a fake fan here. I know she really likes Malice, and this book gives me Malice vibes. I've never read Malice, so that could be absolutely This is such a struggle. The book that I have picked is Girl, Serpent, Thorn. This is a YA fantasy, and it's kind of this little fairy tale, cautionary tale, if you will, about this character whose touch is poisonous. And she essentially has grown up very isolated. She's very naive. She doesn't really know about how people work, and we all know that people are terrible. But she doesn't really super know this. She's like sus about people, but she's kind of met these two people that are sus, and one seems good, one seems evil, and they are both influencing her, and she is going on this journey of whether she's going to be a good person or a bad person. What's she going to do? Is there really a right or wrong? Is life really that simple as good and bad, or are there areas of grey? This is just a little character development tale about this really complex, nuanced character filled with lots of other complex, nuanced characters, and it's morally grey and sapphic AF. Technically that's not swearing. Did a lot of tabbing. I think it's delightful. I think it's something that I think about still. I actually kind of want to reread it now talking about it, and I think this is Paige vibes because again it reminds me of Malice. It's kind of this villainous kind of story, and it's sapphic, so I'm like, well, that's the same thing, right? Now onto the prompt or dare. I've kind of picked a dare, and again, being a massive suck up. So my dare is that if Paige is ever having
a shitty day or she's not feeling good and she's just like, wow, today was kind of shite, I'd really love a book, she can message me and I will buy her a book off her wish list. That is the dare. And honestly, even if you haven't had a shitty day and you just want a free book, just hit me up and I'll get you a free book. But that's also just like a thank you for including me in this, for always making me feel included in the book community, for being so lovely and such a bright spark in this community. I think we can all agree Paige is just delightful. She's one of the best ones. She's one of the true ones. But yeah, that is gonna do it for, I want to say today's video. This isn't my video. I'm so obnoxious. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely Christmas, Paige. I hope you have a lovely New Year, and everyone watching as well. I hope you have a lovely time. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I just hope you have a lovely end of the year. I will catch us. I don't know. Bye.
Oh my god. So yes, I was aware of Mer's book, which is, when it came through, I was supposed to read it in November, and so I was just like, whoa, just put that to next year. All good on that front, so happy with it, and I really hope that it is Malice vibes, because yes, it is very, very close to my heart, but also you are not a fake fan. And also thank you for the very kind words. I obviously, like, I had to giggle about the whole text to video, but yes, oh, just bless. Fuck, y'all are gonna make me cry. Thank you. I just, it's wholesome. The main group chat was Be Mean to Paige. That's what I titled it. And y'all are just so lovely. I've just shot myself in the foot. Fuck. But thank you. Thank you guys. Like, I love every single one of you so fucking much. I don't know how to be about my swears. Let's go with Mel's clip. Oh! Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes. Okay, literally, I'm filming this and Charlotte just messaged with her book and prompt. Woohoo! Okay, sorry. We'll watch Mel's and then I'll talk through Charlotte's. So, here we go.
Hey everyone, hi Paige. Thank you so much for asking me to be in this video and to pick some prompts and some books for you. I want to tell you the prompt first. Now, you had a open-ended do your worst as what you said to us, so I was going to be really mean to begin with, and I was going to say that you had to film a video which was just you singing. Whatever the video was, had to be bookish, it was up to you, but you had to sing everything you said. However, I've decided that that's a little too mean, so instead I'm going to say that a third of what you are talking about has to be you singing what you're talking about. So obviously that can be however you want it to be, but yeah, you have to sing in a video. Just a normal, regular video, but you have to sing some of it, about a third. So that is your prompt. I hope that's mean enough for you. Then the book. So I'm kind of being mean again with the book as well, because I'm not going to go into the reasons why, but as we are both aware, we decided to do some buddy reads of some books this coming year in 2023. I have two books that I'm going to give to you as the books that I want you to read, and we're going to buddy read them. However, one of them I know you're not that keen on, so I'm going to give it to you because I think it would be really good for us to read it because of the purpose of the thing we're doing, but I understand if you really, really don't want to, so, but I'm going to put it in this video anyway because I'm mean. So the first one is The Iliad by Homer. Yeah, this is more than just a classic. This is, of course, the OG mythology. So this is set at the end of the Trojan War, and it's about the last few weeks of the Trojan War and what happens to all the people. So that is an option, but because I don't want to be so mean, the other book that I'm going to give to you as your book that I've chosen is The Silence of the Girls by Pat Barker. So this is one of the books that we decided we were going to read together, part of the buddy read, so at some point we will be reading this anyway. So yeah, it's up to you. I totally get why you don't particularly want to read this, but I do think that if we're going to do what we said we were going to do, then this one would be a good one to read. However, because I'm going to let you make that choice, I'm going to say that we definitely said we'd read this one, so I kind of feel like it's a given that you're going to read this next year. So I'm just going to make it easy for you and put this one on anyway. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that is your prompt and your books. So yeah. Thanks so much for asking me to be a part of this video, and I hope that you enjoy creating that video where you will be singing, and I hope that we enjoy the books that we're going to read together. So I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty. Oh, Mel. Ah, cool. Ah, whoo. I can't sing for shit. Like, the video is going to cause your ears to bleed, so I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. I sound like Scully from The Little Mermaid, that level. Or I could get Ash to record me while I'm in the shower, in which case I become the fucking best singer you've ever known. Yeah, chaos. The chaos has started. In terms of the Iliad and Silence of the Girls, I will happily reread the Iliad because I feel like last time I just read it for the sake of reading it and I didn't actually take it in. And so I feel like it's really important for me to get that foundation for what we're doing. I will happily begrudgingly reread the Iliad. Thank you! It's important, I'll get it. You mean, it's a big book. For the sake of having a high quality experiment with you, I will do it. Thank you, Mel. Oh my god, this is the kind of chaos I expected. But then I still didn't expect. Let's go with Amy, because when she sent through the video clip, the subject of the email was advent calendar ... prepare for absolute ridiculousness. So I think following Mel's, this is a good bad choice.
Hi, I'm Amy from A Star Reads, and I am so excited to be here. Thank you, Paige, for inviting me again, and hopefully you don't regret it, because my prompt is a bit silly this time, but I'm excited for it, and I think you'll find it a bit fun. So before I get into my book and my prompt, I just want to say that I hope you have an amazing 2023, Paige. You've been in such a great reading mode this past year, and I'm hoping that in 2023, you're just getting 5 stars the whole time. 5 stars, every single book you pick up is magic and amazing. Starting with my recommendation for you, which is The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Goss. Now, this is not a surprise because I know this is one that you and I both want to read. And of course, I'd like a buddy read if there's a chance, if you'd like to do that, because this one just seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's a YA fantasy, like, reimagining of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is about Mary Jekyll, who is apparently Dr. Jekyll's daughter, and I think there's other daughters from other famous monsters in this story. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get 5 stars. I hope it's one of the best books you read in 2023. Now, for the questionable part. Your prompt... Sorry. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, we're going with vibes here, Paige. We're going with vibes, and we're going with something that I know you love. And I want you to pick a book that makes you think of potato. Now, this isn't going to make a lot of sense to everybody, but it's really fun and silly and something that I know Paige and Ash have been doing quite a bit of. And then they got me into potato. And I want you to pick either a book that has potatoes in it, is about potatoes, is the color of potatoes, just gives you feelings and vibes of potato. And I don't know what that means. And I don't know what that's gonna look like, Paige, but good luck. And I think you're gonna need it. And I hope it works out. And I hope you don't hate me after this. All right, good luck.
Oh, I was not remotely prepared for that. Holy shit. So I can't even remember where this originated from with Ash and I, but we no longer say potato, we say potato. I was in hysterics one day, delusional, delirious, and had a Bookstar event, and Amy copped the end of it where I was talking about potatoes, and it's now perfection. Fuck, this is gonna set me spiraling every fucking time I look at this. Oh dear God. Oh. Oh, you guys are amazing. I have no idea how the fuck I'm gonna make this work. I've already read the big bike. A is king. Whoo, okay. We'll make it work. We will make this work. Shit. Thank you, Amy. I was not prepared. Whoo. It's a good day. It's a very good day. All right. I was gonna do Charlotte's. Okay. So, hi. So, for Charlotte, she sent me through a message just because timing hasn't worked out to get a video through, and so I do have a book and a prompt. So for her book, she's said Anxious People by Frederick Backman, which I'm super excited to get to. I got it for my birthday last year, and I've wanted to pick it up, so yes, absolutely fantastic. And for the prompt, it is to make a Korean-inspired meal because she was just out with friends at Korean food, which, yes, I'm gonna like actually do this properly and figure out, you know, it's not just gonna be a HelloFresh inspired Korean meal, which we do get quite frequently, but I will actually do it from scratch and do a full thing of it. I'm gonna do all the prompts and the books, guys. I can't help myself. It's too fucking funny. You guys are amazing. So yes, I will deep dive. If anyone has a Korean inspired meal that they absolutely love that is not overly complicated for a beginner person that is afraid of fire, please let me know in the comments below. Or it can include fire. It's just, if there's more than 2 pans, I usually get a little overwhelmed. But I can make this happen. I will do this. I am excited. Cooking! Ashley's gonna be really happy. And I can give it to my mother because I owe her a home-cooked meal. Excellent. Marvelous. Yay. Okay. I love my friend. Oh, I'm so thankful for everyone and just, bless. Where do we want to go? Let's go, Chen. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go.
Hi Paige, thank you so much for asking me to be part of your video. I have a book and I have a challenge prompt for you. So the book that I'm going to give you is A Diary of Blood by S.T. Gibson. I don't have a physical copy, so this one. I read A Diary of Blood earlier this year and it is an absolutely fantastic book, so well written. The writing style is everything. I have a physical copy on the way and I can't wait to have it on my shelves because it was just such a good book. And then my challenge prompt is to do something you've been meaning to do for the last couple of years. So it can be something really simple like a TV show or a film that you've been meaning to watch. It could be something that you had planned to do that COVID put a stop to. I know I was going to go to Edinburgh for my birthday 2 years ago. Still hasn't happened. Something that over the last couple of years you said, I really want to do that, and you just haven't gotten to it. I hope those are okay. Bye!
Bless! Yes, so Diary of Blood is like literally right there. Oh, I'm sorry, yes! Fuck yes, I wanted to get to it last year and I didn't, so now I can get to it here. Yes! Okay. Ooh. Something I wanted to... I do have my 30 before 30 that I could... I'll look in there. Because I did amend it recently. Ooh! Ooh! It's interesting because I know I have these things that I wanted to do. Or I could start the bullet journal that I've wanted to. Oh, I'm excited. I can do a lot of different things with this. I mean, was there anything that COVID stopped because I don't leave my house? Don't think so. Anyway, let's continue on. Oh my god, brilliant. I'm so, oh, the books are amazing. The prompts are amazing. I love you guys so fucking much. Oh, that was wholesome. I like wholesome. Let's go, Erin.
Paige. This year I'm recommending you a book that is one of my absolute favorites. It's become a heartwarming comfort reread for me. I did cry the first time I finished it. And it's about a woman who is hired to take care of her friends' stepchildren who keep bursting into flames. Nothing to See Here by Kevin Wilson. My copy has a Book of the Month badge because I got it secondhand, but don't let that detract or whatever. I hope you end up loving this book and the protagonist, Lillian, as much as I do. I think you might. For my prompt, I'm giving you something kind of similar to last year, where I wanted you to read a genre from a particular marginalized group. It's also similar in that I already have a specific book in mind that I think you should read. In the words of Tananarive Due, Black history is Black horror. Read a horror story by a Black author. In your Why Haven't I Read This Book tag video, you said you still needed to read Ring Shout by P. Jelly Clark. You should read Ring Shout and or other horror by a Black author. But Ring Shout is amazing and also made me cry.
Hey! Oh, nothing to see here. I've seen it floating around, but I just never picked it up. I don't know, the cover didn't deter me, but I was just confused. So I'm glad to hear that it made you cry, because that bodes well for me. And then from, thank you again for doing like a marginalized community. I really appreciate just where you guide my reading, and I know that I get amazing recommendations for you, and I will probably hit you up for more Black horror, but I will definitely read Ring Shout as well, because yes. Oh my god. So yes, if you have a list of Black horror that you would like me to read, please send it. I will acquire and start that process, because keen. Oh my god, yes. Marvelous. I feel like I can't do Erin without doing Kara, so that's where we're gonna go next, because they was like my OG Bookish babes. Let's see. I wonder if Kara is gonna be mean or not.
Hi, Paige. It's Kara. I have two challenges for you. We say one's a book, one's a challenge, as you requested, and I can't tell if I'm being a little mean or like nice. So my book I challenge you to read is The Scratch Daughters by Hannah Abigail Clark, which is a book I've gifted to you before, so this is your sign you need to read it. I fucking love it. I think did you gift my copy and I gifted you a copy? I can't remember, but I really love this book. It's like edgy YA fantasy with a lot of vibes, but it's kind of on the upper end of YA, and it's just queer and really, really good, and I really enjoyed it, so I think you would really love it and you should read it. The other challenge, the non-book challenge I have for you, it's a bit of a fun one, I think, and it is to complete a 12-hour live, no breaks. And what I mean by this is you can like not be reading the whole time, but you have to be on camera all the time except for a bathroom break. I don't expect you to like take the live to the toilet with you, because that would be so inappropriate, but it means taking the live with you when you go cook dinner, taking the live with you wherever. Obviously it's only 12 hours, so you could like set yourself up for success by like thinking about what 12 hours you want to do. But that's the challenge, 12 hours of full-on live. Bit of a challenge, because like being on for 12 hours is a lot, but obviously also you can sprint or whatever, but this means that if you do sprints, you still have to take the camera with you, like switch over to your phone, take it with you when you go do other stuff. So yeah, that's my challenge to you, if you choose to take it. Enjoy. I can't tell if I'm being cruel or not.
You know you're cruel when you're questioning it. Shit. Scapegraces, easy done. I have definitely wanted to read it since you gifted it to me, and queer vibes is something that I love. 12-hour live. Fuck, yeah, can do. I will need to schedule. Cannot think of good time currently. But like if we go from 8 till 8, that's not that bad. I'm glad that you didn't specify like midnight to midday. That would kill me. That would actually kill me. Doable. Okay, so everyone has a 12-hour live with this face to look forward to for all bathroom breaks. That's gonna be intense. I'm gonna need to start planning. If anyone wants to be involved, let me know. I'm gonna need, and like, I know Mel did her 18 hours and she was G, so like, I know 12 hours is manageable. Thank you for making it a semi-reasonable, a reasonable amount of live. But yeah, oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, I need to talk to Ash. Speaking of Ash, let's do his video. There's his face. Oh, such a handsome man.
Hi, this is Not Paige on Not Pages with Paige. And today I'm bringing you Paige's book and book prompt for her, what's this even for? The book and the prompt she requested. For my book that I'm recommending, suggesting, getting you to read, being not very cruel with this year because I did Wise Man's Fear last year, I am giving you Mammoth by Chris Flynn. We recently saw Chris at a book signing here in the town we live. I absolutely love his writing. He's just so funny and has such an odd perspective on life while having such a vivid imagination that it's just fantastic, and this book is absolutely hilarious. So I was hoping to give Paige something a little bit lighter to read, so then, you know, she also gets a bit of fun out of it. So there's that one for you, Paige. And as for the prompts, I'm going to go with what would have been my other suggestions. So I'm going to do a continuation of a series that is less than 300 pages. You know what I have in mind, I'm sure, but there's many novellas and books that could fit into this area, so if you end up not taking the ones that I was thinking, then go ahead. Fill it however you need to, but you know my suggestions there, and yeah. Alright, much love. Bye.
Boys! Yeah, so I'm really excited to read Mammoth. The way that Chris Flynn was talking about it has really sparked my interest, whereas before when Ash was talking about the event, I wasn't really sure what was his sort of writing, and then I knew Ash was laughing throughout reading his newest release, He Be Leviathans, and when he was talking about Mammoth, I was like actively like, yes, I want to read this, it sounds amazing. And with the continuation of a series under 300 pages, I have The Slow Regard for Silent Things, and also the second Tales from the Cafe Before the Coffee Gets Cold. So they were the two that Ash was thinking of. I'm pretty sure he gave me something short so our relationship would not suffer under the weight of Wise Man's Fear anymore, because that was mean. But very happy with those and very excited to pick them up. Yay! Thank you, bub. And the last video is Live from Endless Pages, so let's have a look. I'm so excited. You guys are amazing.
Hey Paige, thanks for asking me to do this. So first, your book recommendation. I was going through your TBR document and I saw Six of Crows there and I had to pick that one. I'm sorry, I had to. It's my favourite book. It's a book I never shut up about. If you can't tell by my little Kaz here, I love Six of Crows so much. But I'm also scared to recommend you this book because what if you hate it? Anyway, and then for the book prompt, I'm going to say give an author a second chance. So pick an author who wrote a book that you've read that you absolutely just did not like the writing style, didn't like the book, and give them a second chance. Thanks again, Paige. Good luck with this challenge. I hope it goes well because I know some people are planning some very mean prompts, so good luck.
Thank you. Okay, so Six of Crows. Looks like I'm starting the series. I haven't read Shadow and Bone. Is that going to be a problem? I'm happy to start with Six of Crows, like, and just dive in. But if I need to read Shadow and Bone, let me know, because I will prioritize that for earlier in the year and then read Six of Crows later in the year. I think I'm also just double checking. And yes, I can definitely give an author a second chance. I could give Jake shit off a 5th, 7th chance. I still have books on my TBR from him. I'm trying to think of like, oh, I've just thought of one. That would cause me physical pain. Do I do it? I can do it. I will investigate that throughout this year. There aren't many authors that I've really passionately hated. So I do have a book up my sleeve that I've just thought of, which might make me cry. But we'll see, we'll see. I'll scroll back through my Goodreads and see who else I've rated semi-lowly. I think like it'd be okay if they were just like between a 1 and a 3 star, since I do give most books 4 or 5. I'm not giving Cassie Clare another chance this year. I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway, let me know if between 1 and 3 stars is okay, because I do have a book that might hurt my soul, but I do need to investigate a little bit further. So yes. Oh my god, this has been amazing. I'm so excited. Oh shit, I have the best reading year ahead of me. Like, this is going to be fucking fantastic. Oh my god. So yes, oh my god, I have so many amazing books that I'm so excited to read. And things to do and other prompts to feel like potatoes. And rereading the Iliad. Oh my god, I'm so excited for all the chaos that's going to come of this. Like, it's going to be marvelous. This looks like a potato color. Amy, is this a potato color? let me know if you have any recommendations for the bookish prompts that I have got, and any assistance that might be required for other prompts like the Korea meal. I'm so excited and so happy. Sydney Siders, if you know of any really good escape rooms, I can definitely make a trip to Sydney to do that as well. Oh, this is marvelous. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Holy shit. Now I need to go make a little graphic. Oh, marvelous. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I love you all so fucking much. You are absolutely wonderfully amazing people, and I'm so glad that I get to talk about your channels and promote you guys, because you fucking deserve the world, and I love you all so much. Everyone will be linked below, any socials. I think the only two that don't have a YouTube channel is Jacqueline, who has an Instagram, and Ash, who also has his Instagram, but he's not overly active on it at the moment. But everyone will be linked below, because I fucking love you. Oh, I do this like as a Christmas present to myself every year. And I literally said, y'all could be mean ass bastards, and you could have made me smell stinky socks for a year. No, you didn't. You was all nice. You were all helping me achieve my goals. I love you all so fucking much. I am at an absolute loss for words, because I'm just so excited and so happy, and desperately want to go put this graphic together so I can actually see what the fuck I'm supposed to be reading for this year. And yeah, don't forget to check out everyone down below. Go give them a follow and watch their shit, because they're amazing. Let me know anything that I need to know. Any book suggestions, black horror if you've got something. The Korea meal is like a main one that I would actively like to do properly, so any information on that would be great. And yeah, oh my god, this is great. All right, with all my love to everyone, mwah. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye. Nothing can top this.